Heading into the tag team, we registered 2 hours late. Zach's in the Super Turbo Bounty. So here we go. All right, just tagged Zach in. This is like the first extended break that I've had. We have like 169K right now at 300, 600, 600. I got lucky in 2 big pots. The latest one, Under the Gun 2, is 300, 600, 600. Under the Gun 2 opens 1500. Next to act like Under the Gun 3 because it's 10-handed calls. I call on the button with 8-8, like 8 of clubs, 8 of hearts. Big blind calls. So there's 6,900 in there, 69, nice. In there on the flop. The flop is Queen of Spades, 8 of Spades, 4 of clubs. Big blind checks. Under the Gun 2 bets 3,300. The lady Under the Gun 3 calls. I make it 11K on the button. Big blind folds. Under the Gun 2 calls. Under the Gun 3 folds. Turn is the 6 of hearts. He checks. I bet 22,000 into I think like 31 and change. I'll be able to. It'll be on the screen. He calls. River 10 of hearts. He checks. I jam like 45K-ish, and he 10 calls with kings, no spade. So he kind of has to like call down there optimally. That's an optimal like it's like a GTO call down. I don't know because even one of the multi-draws got there in the river, but that was my one big hand. My other big hand, I just called an open and then called a small 3-bet when the opener called also with Queen 10 of Spades, and the flop came King, Ace of Spades, King X, Jack of Spades. Pretty good flop. Flopped the nuts with the royal redraw. Ended up getting it all in with the other 2 dudes. The original opener who called the 3-bet had Ace King with the King of Spades, so our royal wasn't live. We obviously have Queen 10 of Spades, and the dude who 3-bet on the button had jacks. So they had each other's outs. We held up, and now we got a pile. So hopefully, I just tagged Grun in. Hopefully he doesn't have a funeral for our stack. We have to be the overall chip leaders right now, but it's level 7. Who cares? You play 10 levels. Headed to get some food and then eat it quick and head back in there before he torches our stack. He just busted in like 105th in the Super Bounty Turbo. All right, we got 142K, level 9 just started, which is 500, 1K, 1K. Zach just tagged in. The goal is to not, we're gonna have Zach play the last orbit of the night because my last orbits have been horrible. So we got 2 more levels to go tonight. Hopefully we chip up a little bit. I mean, we got plenty. Zach tagging in. Did you do it?
No, we did. All right, Jackie, we need a cheers.
Cheers. 45 minutes left in day 1. We're going to tag you in because I always blow it in the last level.
Yep.
4 for 4 beer levels, WSOP.
Zach,
how much are we bagging?
136.
Count it. What do we bag? 136.2.
134,200.
134,200. Peaked at 169. Jeez Louise.
Oh.
Coming back to 1,600 big blind tomorrow. We're in good shape. Yeah, we're in great shape.
This is about as good as you could ever fucking
We called our shot. Best vloggers left. I saw Nemi and Brad Owen. They bagged.
They're probably
they're
bagged
dust.
like 10K.
Love them, but you know,
Yeah,
they
are
don't,
cool.
They don't want it as bad as we do. Trust me, we're hungry.
We're so fucking
We're starving. Day 2, WSOP tags in. We're coming back with 84 big blinds. I'm gonna start it off because I can just play cash game poker. He's gonna be on the rail, ready for some advice. We've already decided that if one of us loses a big pot, the other one's gonna jump in, just take some of the steam off. And anything to add?
No, man. I mean, we have a great stack. Top 25. It's
28th.
Or whatever. We're doing great. It's obviously irrelevant in the grand scheme of things, but having these chips, you know, people's teams, they don't want to let their team down.
Right.
We know we're not going to let each other down.
We're gonna put the pressure on.
Yeah.
Table looks,
especially on the bubble.
Table looks tasty.
Table looks good. I mean, I actually only recognize one person, and they're the shortest stack by far. They have like 17,000.
Who's that?
Gail Bowman.
Oh, they have 17K.
Yeah.
They're out of there.
Yeah.
Out of there. All right, we're going in.
Shower. That's us. Beautiful. I had to tag TJ back in. I'm getting this team Wallberries. We're not running too good. We haven't won any hit and post flop. We're down to like 70,000 from 130. It's brutal. We still have plenty of big blinds. We're gonna make it. This is the turnaround. Wallberries. That's the key.
All right, just got the word from Zach that we just got a pure double. He opened pocket sixes and got a caller behind him. The flop came 10-6 deuce with 2 clubs. Zach bet the guy called, turn 10. Zach checks. I like this a lot. Guy checks. River was like a club. I forget which club he said, 4 clubs or something. Zach bet, dude rips it in, Zach calls. Guy has ace queen of clubs. Pretty nice cooler for us. We have 130K now, 2,400 big blind. That's a lot. Should get us into money at least. That's why I got Zach in there. I think he's going to chip us up on the bubble a little bit. There's a lot of pressure on a lot of these people to get their teams into the money, I think. No one wants to be the person that busts them out and has to tell everyone how they busted, but right before the money. So you can put a lot of pressure on in this type of format, I think. And unfortunately for us, there's 2 experienced players with bigger stacks to our right. So they're going to know that as well. But Zach does not. If I was playing, I would give a fuck about getting us to the money. Zach doesn't give a fuck. And that's why, I think he's going to chip us up on the bubble. Whereas I would just be playing to get the money first, I think, at this point. But he just doesn't care. So we're chilling.
5 minutes later.
Just got word from Zach that we just got the pure double. About, I think, 25 teams away from the money. We just doubled up to 130K. Open sixes, flop came 10-6 deuce, 2 clubs. He said he got 1 caller. He bet the guy called. Turn 10. Guy had a 10. Pure double. So we had like 30 big blinds, and the blinds are about to go up. Well, they already did go up. And now we have 130K, 2,400 big blind. So we should get in the money at least. But I know him. He's going to keep building. That's why I have him playing the bubble. I know he's going to do work. This is the first official break of the tournament.
Wow.
This is the first time we've been out here the whole tournament.
Didn't you tell me there's a break on day 1, though?
No, day 2, it said there was a break it doesn't matter.
Yeah, there's no breaks.
There's like no breaks today. How many?
So we have 121,000 going to 2,000, 4,000.
So we got 30 blinds.
30 blinds.
In the cutoff, we're going to make some moves.
Yeah, I mean, we're still at stack where we're just kind of chilling. We haven't had really even any spots we could just open pre-flop. That's how fucking sick it's been.
Even when I was in, it was a lot of card deadness, and then we just got to chill and take what they give us.
Yeah, our
stick to the ranges.
Our fucking VPIP is probably the lowest I've ever had in my life. It's pretty sick. I'm not complaining. It's just how it is.
From those 2 big hands yesterday to like now, we've been fucking card dead.
This tournament is just because we've won 3 hands.
Look who it is.
Oh shit, Christopher B. You're on break, right? Wow, I can't believe our breaks link up.
I guess that's all we need.
Yeah.
156 teams left. It's 147 pay. That's the latest.
I mean, we have like
I never had
45 bigs.
45 bigs
On the bub. On the bub. But we're not really taking too much of advantage of it. We haven't really had the spots in our hands, so we're just kind of chilling.
That's fine. We don't need to force anything.
We need this anyways.
Yeah. Summer saver, lifesaver.
Lifesaver tag team.
All right.
By the way, this is the 3rd time I've cashed the tag team event. That's 100% cash rate. They've had it 3 years.
I'm 66.
We're the greatest.
Well, we're not in the money yet, dude.
Well, I'm not playing any hands. I just folded aces.
Oh, nice.
Switch out. Do the switch out. All other team members should be out of the area. Players and dealers in the tag team. Congratulations, you've all made the money!
Second break of the day.
Which means it's like there is no real breaks.
This is probably the last break.
We're deep in here.
What's going on? We're fighting for our fucking lives.
We are fighting for our fucking lives.
I'm fighting for my life.
What kind of hands are you looking at?
So
Wait, how many big blinds do we have?
we have 11 big blinds right now going into the next level, 3,000, 6,000. We're going to be the cutoff, so it's a pretty good spot.
Chilling.
We have a really good fucking image because I've entered in almost 0 pots. We played a crazy hand, actually. We should be out of the tournament. We had 10-10 in the small blind. John Allen Bistro Hines raises the cutoff 12K. Or no, what was the blind, CJ? Whatever. He raises like whatever.
You raised a 2.5x.
Yeah,
You had
no, less, like 2.1 or
2.25x.
I had 10-10 in the small blind with like 25 bigs. I was like, it was a really weird thing going on. He was talking to the guy next to him about like baseball. The guy didn't know the rules of baseball.
Live
so
reads.
He was in like a very deep conversation.
But then he
about
started
baseball.
acting probably.
Yeah, well then it got to him, and it was the first time he looked at his hand, and like he was like,
He started exaggerating his mannerisms.
Like, it was like very like I was like, what the fuck's going on in this hand? And then also the big blind had like
12
8,
bigs.
yeah, like 10, 12 bigs. So I was like, well, I can call, big blind could shove. John folds, I obviously call the big blind. I called, the big blind went all in, and John went all in. John had aces.
I'd be out.
So, I mean, most people would, because you would just look at 10, 10, 25 bigs, cut off open,
And
boom,
especially
boom. You'd be like,
all the stuff you've been looking at.
yeah, I've been looking, this is,
Just say some hands you've been looking at.
I mean, most of the time it's like Jack 4 off, Queen 4 off, King 4 off. We've had like Ace 7 off. We had Deuce Deuce, like to a cutoff open where like it was just, or like, no, it was high Jack or low Jack open, like a Hines open. He's been active, but like, what the fuck, Deuce Deuce? That's horrible. I mean, we've just had total, I mean, I'm not like a tight fucking player, and I haven't even, I can't even enter pots.
Y'all killing me with this.
It's disgusting.
So
So we're gonna go back and run like God, and we're probably gonna end up with like 360K. If not, we're going to the Win Buffet, reviewing that. If we double up, we're getting All-American Dave.
sounds like a plan.
Fuck yeah, let's go. I mean, we're in there, 90 left.
Soon after.
All right, there's like 56 teams left, I think. 60, 50, between 56 and 60 teams left. We just got a pure double to get up to like 31 big blinds. Shit's starting to feel real. I'm just leaving Zach in. You know, if he needs to go to the bathroom or something, I'll tag in. But, you know, he's so in tune with the table, I think, right now. And I'm just going to keep letting him play. He's feeling good. He's the 10-10 hand, I would have been out. We would have busted a 110th with the 10-10 hand. But he was so in tune, and he caught some live read. And, you know, he's been playing with these people for so long now. He's been playing for like, I feel like 5 hours. But he's had 2 breaks. But I don't see any need for me to go in right now. He's carrying us hopefully to day 3, and ultimately hopefully a final table. That would be sick. Let's get it.